Hello students, welcome back to e-learning classes of PNMRC High School. I am your science teacher and in our today's video we are going to start with the very first chapter from your science textbook, and the name of the chapter is Food, Where Does It Comes From? So I request everyone to take out your textbooks and come on the very first page. Now, before starting with the explanation, let's go through the topics that we are going to study in our chapter 1. We are going to study about variety of foods, major food groups, food ingredients, sources of food ingredients, plant parts used as food, animal food and types of animals. These are the 6 topics which we are going to learn and understand in our very first chapter. So let's start with the explanation. What did you eat at home today? Find out what your friend ate today. Did you eat the same kind of food yesterday and today? We all eat different kinds of food at different times, isn't it? That means that what have you ate today at your home? Have you ate same food today as well as yesterday? If not, then what have you eaten? And as we all know, we eat many different kinds of food at the different times. Next is food variety. That is, we are going to study about different types of food, different varieties of food. Activity 1. Ask your friend in the school about the items they would be eating during a day. This says that you have to ask your friend that what they eat during daytime. See if you can also get this information from friends staying in different states of India. List all the items in your notebook as given in the table 1.1 for as many friends as possible. This means you have to ask your friends that are of different caste, they are that students or that friends which stay in different states. This means you have to take information from your friends who are staying in the different states of India, that what do they consume as their food in different times. This activity is not to be done in your notebook. If needed, we are going to fill the table in textbook itself. Now, let's learn about the food variety. Different varieties of foods which we consume during our breakfast, in our lunch or dinner. So, what we prefer to have in our breakfast? Normally, people used to prefer parathas, bread and jam, bread butter, eggs or omelets, upma, poha, and so on. These are some light food varieties which people usually prefer to eat during morning, that is during breakfast time. During lunch or dinner time, everyone prefers to have dal chawal, roti sabji, idli or dosa, fried rice, fried fish or chicken. These are the some of the varieties which we usually prefer to have during lunch or dinner. So there are many more varieties of foods which normally people consume. There are also some varieties of food which are consumed as per season. That is, some fruits or some vegetables are only seen during summer times. That is, in summer, during hot days, we prefer something very cool, that is cold drinks, juices, coconut water, watermelon, mango, cucumber and so on. While as in winters we like to have hot drinks or something really very hot, because the winters are very cold. So people prefer to have tea, coffee, soup, jalebi or some hot food varieties. So food also differs during season. that is season preferences of food. As mentioned in activity 1.1, there it was written that food you have to collect the information from your friend staying in different state of India. So food variety also differs from state to state. For example, your South Indian friends must like to eat idli, dosa, uttapam and so on, while the Punjabi friend of yours would like to eat chole bhature, sarson ka saag, makki ki roti and so on. While a northeastern friend of yours would like to eat momos, Chinese and so on. So we can see that food variety differs from state to state. That means there are many type of food varieties famous for the different states. So in table 1.1 you are going to fill the information in your textbook itself. You are going to write name of your 3 friends and the food items they eat in a day. Now let's continue with the explanation. There seems to be so much variety in the food that we eat. Figure 1.1. What are these food items made of? That means we have learnt about the many different types of food. Now we are going to study that these food items are made from which ingredients, that is what we have to put or what we have to add to make the food. Think about rice cooked at home. Now you all have to think about the rice which your mama cooks for you at home. We take raw rice and boil it in water. We take the rice, we wash them off and then we boil those rice in the boiling water. Just 2 materials or ingredients are needed to prepare a dish of boiled rice. So we only need 2 to 3 types of material or we can say ingredients to make the boiled rice. That is, we need rice, we need water and we need salt it also. On the other hand, some food items are made with many ingredients. To prepare vegetable curry, we need different kinds of vegetable, salt, spices, oil and so on. That means that only rice needs 2 or 3 ingredients, but some of the vegetables or some of the varieties need many types of ingredients. For example, vegetable curry. If we are going to make vegetable curry, we need vegetables, we need salt, we need spices, we need oil, spices like red chili powder, turmeric powder, coriander powder and so on. These ingredients, that means these material to prepare the food, are known as your ingredients. Let me give you one more example of the same. If we have to cook rajma for our lunch, we need rajma, we need water, we need salt, we need spices, we need coriander, we need oil, and from all these material, from all these ingredients, we can cook our rajma. Now look at activity 2. Choose some of the items you listed in table 1.1 and try to find out what ingredients are used to prepare these by discussing with your friends and elders at home. That means you have to discuss, or looking at table 1.1, the varieties you have asked from your friend, you have to think that what ingredients are needed to prepare the food. List them in table 1.2. Some examples are given here. Add some more items through this list. Okay. In table 1.2, some items are given to you. Remaining you have to find out on your own. For example, roti or chapati. If we have to cook roti or we have to cook chapati, we need 3 things, and here only 2 things are mentioned. One is additional. We need atta, we need water, and we also need salt. If we mix all the 3 ingredients, then a dough will prepare, and from that dough we are going to make roti or chapati. Next food item is dal. If we are going to prepare a dal, or when we are preparing a dal, we need pulses, salt, water, oil or ghee and spices. That means that if we are preparing dal, then we need that particular dal, then we need water to boil the same, we need salt for the taste, spices for the taste, and we need oil or ghee as well. Now, in the table 1.2, you will see that one box is empty for you all to fill the same. So, you are going to write any of the food item and then you are going to write the ingredients, the material which is used to make that food item. Now, turn your page and come on page number 2. What do we find? Do we find some ingredients common for different food items? Discuss in class. So, where do these ingredients come from? Now we are going to study about the material or the ingredients which we use to make the food. Where does those ingredients come from? It may be easy for us to guess the sources of some of the ingredients that we listed in the table 1.2. Fruits and vegetables, for instance, figure 1.2a, where do they come from? Plants, of course. Now, some of the ingredients are easy to be listed or to guess from where they come from. For example, fruits and vegetables. We all know that we get fruits and vegetables from the plants. What are the sources of rice or wheat? You may have seen paddy or wheat fields with rows and rows of plants which gives us these grains. Now, from where do we get grains like rice or wheat? Now, you all must have seen in the movies or when you are traveling from one place to another, the fields in which you can see many different rows growing these grains, and you can see from those fields we can get rice or wheat or the many different type of grains. And then there are food items like milk, eggs and meat which comes from animal. That means there are some types or some kinds of food items that animals provide us. For example, milk. Milk is provided to us by cow, buffalo, goat, etc. While as hen provides us eggs, and the people who eat non-veg, that is non-vegetarian peoples, they also include meat in their meals. Now look at activity 3. Activity 3 is let us take the food items listed earlier and try to find out where they come from. For example, the activity 2, that was the table 1.2, in which we learned about some ingredients, that is if we need to make roti, then which ingredients are mandatory. Then we have to take the similar food items and we have to guess or we have to find out that from where those food items comes from. Some examples are shown in table 1.3. Fill in the blanks in table 1.3 and add more examples to the list. That means in table 1.3, you all are given the name of food items, the ingredients which are needed to prepare that food. Now we have to fill the sources from where do we get the same. For example, the very first food item is idli. To prepare idli, we need ingredients like rice, urad dal, water, salt. For example, the rice comes from plant. So as urad dal also comes from plant. Salt we get from sea water, while water we get from river. Next food item is chicken curry. If you all need to prepare or if your mother needs to prepare for you chicken curry, then which ingredients are needed? That is chicken, spices, oil or ghee, water. We get chicken from animal, we get spices from plants, we get oil or ghee from plant or animals, we get water from river. Okay, one second. Let me clear how we get oil or ghee from plant or animal. Now, your mother takes milk, then she take out the malai of the milk, and then she boil the same, and from that process she takes out the ghee. So indirectly ghee is prepared, or ghee is the source which comes from animal, because animal gives the milk and then the process continues. Last one is kheer. For making kheer, we need ingredients like rice, milk, sugar. Milk we get from animal, rice we get from plant, and sugar we get from sugarcane. If we need sugar, we get the same from the sugar canes. So these are the food items and ingredients and the sources of the same. This activity is also to be done in your textbook only. So students, this is all for the today's video. The explanation we are going to continue in our next video. Till then you have to read the chapter till page number 2, and then we are going to continue. Stay home, stay safe, take care. Thank you.